A carburetor, or a carby as they're called in Australia, I believe, it's kind of a cool name, is basically a simple fuel metering device. According to like this book right here, Two-Stroke Tuning by A. Graham Bell, and it's a good book for this. But it's not magic like this 120-year-old book, okay? There is no magic in this. It's all math. A carburetor is designed, what it's supposed to do is deliver 15 parts of air to 1 part of fuel into your engine at all levels, from your idle to your low to your medium to your high part of your power range. That's all it does. Now when people say, well, I have to adjust the carb, I have to change things on it, yes, by changing the needle height, you change how much fuel is given to the engine at a certain time. If you change the jet, make it bigger or smaller, and they come in a million different sizes. You change the fuel. If you change the pilot jet or the meter jet, you change the idle to low speed circuit. If you adjust your air idle jet, which is right here on this one, on the can, it's right here on the Makuni, then all that does is change the metering, the fuel air metering of the engine. And that's what everyone wants to get to, is to have a nice idle, a nice takeoff from idle to low, and then from low to medium speed, and then medium to high. Now this is a simple way that I explain it. If any of you people out there, and there's a couple of pricks on my channel right now that they're spell checkers, and it's like, dude, you don't make your own damn videos, right? I don't need a room monitor. You know, thanks a lot, Euclid, or whatever the fuck Canadian name that is. Oh, by the way, I want to say, hey Frankie, I got it. Thank you, buddy. It's all good. So, getting back to my motors, I've got to put on the carbs to adjust the fuel. There is only one way to check and see how much fuel air that you have, and that is if you have a fuel air meter, which you can K&N sells them. There's a couple of companies that sell them. They're about $200. But what you have is a little oxygen air sensor that you have to screw into your pipe, and that hooks up to a meter that goes onto your handlebar. And as you're driving, the little meter goes from, you know, yellow to green to red, and back. Green is in the middle, to see if you're getting 15 parts of air per part of fuel when you're driving. But to me, it's funner just to experiment, because that's the fun part. Because every little change you make on the bike will affect something else on the bike. And in America, I can go out right now, I can go down the road and buy me a Kawasaki K2, I think it's K2, $25,000 supercharged bike, if I had the money, and I would do it. And I could have, you know, 190 horsepower, or whatever they have. Now, if you have $50,000, you can get the full race version that has the 300 horsepower. But you can't drive that on the street. But if you did drive it on the street, there wouldn't be any damn cops out there that could catch you. Yeah!